We are
resilient,
fearless,
passionate,
kind,
compassionate, collaborative,
reliable,
dedicated.
Hi everyone, welcome to the 4th Annual Student Leadership and Service Recognition Ceremony. My name is Anthony Sweeney, I'm the Associate Director of Student Life. I also just want to give a shout out to Darian Robinson. He's our multimedia specialist and all-around video guru here at SPS. He put together that video that we just saw and a couple of more that we'll see later on. Being here tonight means that we are almost done with this school year. It's also my favorite night of the year because we get to honor our student leaders. As with all of our programming this year, I'm happy that we can host this special event online and in person. Tonight's ceremony takes place here in the Graduate Center's Baisley, Powell, Elebash Recital Hall and Lobby in Midtown Manhattan. And we are streaming online with students and friends joining us remotely from Missouri, Florida, Connecticut, and all over the country. We even have students in Canada joining us tonight. The SPS community is made stronger because we can reach people across the globe. And that makes this an exciting school to be at. I am joined here on stage with my co-host and colleague, Student Development and Leadership Coordinator, Reshma Jagobin, and we're honored to be here. A fun fact about the Students Club's work this year is that so far this year, and we're not done yet, we still have several more weeks, but so far this year we've hosted over 180 meetings and events, and we've reached over 470 students. That's all of the work that our student leaders have done for us. We are here because of the good work of our student leaders. You have hosted guest speakers, collaborated with career services to provide professional networking events, and brought experts to campus to further the academic conversations you had in classes throughout this year. It is because of your leadership that our campus has had the opportunity to come together on many occasions to learn more about what impacts you, the students. You have all devoted countless hours to making our community a more engaging, student-led experience for everyone, and for that, I am truly grateful. Joining us on stage in a few minutes will be Coordinator of Student Life, Parsh Hodam Lal. In this room, he really doesn't need an introduction because you see Parsh's tireless commitment to your work and our school community every day. Clubs and organizations here at SPS trust on his good work, so please join me in thanking Parsh for all he does throughout the year to make your events a success. Before we formally begin the ceremony, I also want to welcome our family and friends joining the students this evening, and the SPS administrators, faculty, and staff. Thank you to all of my colleagues who volunteered their time over the past year to work with the student groups, and to everyone who helped make this special event run smoothly. But I want to especially thank your family and friends who gave you the space and encouragement to take on a leadership role here at SPS. Tonight, we recognize their support as well as your accomplishments. To officially kick off tonight's ceremony, I want to welcome our intern dean, Jorge Silva Perez. Prior to joining SPS, Dean Silva Perez served as provost of the Universidad del Sagrado Corazon in San Juan, Puerto Rico, where he led its transformation to a remote teaching institution. Dean Silva Perez previously taught entrepreneurship and business management at CUNY's Hostos Community College, where he worked as an adjunct professor and distinguished lecturer. I know he's excited to be here because I have shared in many of the student events and meetings Dean Silva Perez has attended this past year, and each time I get to watch firsthand how he engages students in meaningful conversations about everything from the school's future to his personal and professional experiences that have brought him success. Please join me in welcoming Dean Jorge Silva Perez to the podium.
Thank you, Anthony, for that lovely introduction. Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you. Welcome to this celebration. And as I have told some of you who I have met, have the honor of meeting mostly via Zoom, and it's great to meet you in person today. This is one of my favorite events of the year for a very special reason, and it is because we are celebrating what you saw on that video at the very beginning, your resiliency, your compassion, all the attributes that make you fantastic students, but better humans, better individuals. And I want to share an anecdote from an event that happened precisely in this stage about, if my memory doesn't fail me, 6 or 7 years ago. So 6 or 7 years ago, I was sitting where you're sitting, and there was a panel right here where there was an invited guest. And the name of this invited guest is Steve Blank. And the name probably doesn't ring a bell to you unless you are deeply embedded in the business community, particularly in the startup community. Steve Blank is a professor at the University of California at Berkeley. And he is the godfather of a concept called lean startups. Maybe some of you have heard that term. Lean startup is based on the notion that for you to develop an idea, no matter what idea it is, that you should test that idea with real users. Instead of spending a lot of money and time and resources developing that idea, that you actually not only ask, that you ask and request from your potential users that product or that service that you're offering. So that's Lean Startup, and that's Steve Blank. Now, Steve Blank has taught at the best business schools in the nation: Stanford University, Berkeley, MIT, Harvard, you name it. Very accomplished individual. And what really captured my attention was a remark he made when he was sitting here. He said, "You know what? I have taught students all over the world. I have taught students from the top schools in the nation. But I tell you, all of you, CUNY students, if I had to choose between a Stanford student and a CUNY student, I would choose a CUNY student any day of the week." And we're like, how come? Right? Think about it. Most of the students who go to Stanford come from well-off families. They have had opportunities galore, have the economic means. Rarely they have to hold a job while they study. Think of your particular situation and that of most of your classmates. This morning I had an interview with a former student of mine. Her name is Fatima Hernandez. She was a student of mine at Hostos Community College, and I conduct interviews every Tuesday morning via LinkedIn, live interviews, LinkedIn Live. And Fatima was telling the audience about her experience, and when she was a student of mine, she was working 3 jobs and was taking 6 classes, 18 credits, while working at Macy's, working at the college, and having a third job. And I was like, wow, that is truly resiliency in the making. And now she graduated from Hostos. She went to Baruch, finished her bachelor's. Now she's doing a master's at Baruch. She's teaching accounting at Baruch. She works at the chancellor's office in CUNY Central, and she volunteers for CUNY Arts, and she also volunteers to talk to high school students. So if you think of that profile of student, and you are the leaders of CUNY SPS, so that's why I'm talking precisely to the future of not only our school, but our city, our community. You have gone through challenges that have given you something that not many people have, that resiliency, that attitude about life, that you can do whatever you want to do. The sky truly is the limit for all of you. You have worked, you have studied, you have done wonderful things, and you have done it with flying colors. So if that's just a demonstration of what's to come, I really feel that you're going to do wonderful things for your families, for your communities, for yourself. So I want to really encourage you to continue on that path. Fatima, as I mentioned earlier, great role model. I'm sure if I interview her 5 years from now, she'll probably be a PhD, doing fascinating research or extraordinary things. And I failed to mention, Fatima was born and raised in the Dominican Republic. She came to New York without 1 year before she entered CUNY without speaking English. So the first thing she had to do was take ESL, English as a second language. So if someone like her, someone like you, that have done so much and have invested so much and have sacrificed so much, can do it, as I say, the sky is the limit. Congratulations, and I hope to see you afterwards in the celebration. And I really very proud of all of you, and I wish you the best, not only today, but in the future, and I hope to see many of you at the commencement ceremony, which is May 25th at 11 a.m. And this is a public announcement, courtesy of Heather Seaman. There's going to be not one commencement ceremony, nor two commencement ceremonies, there are going to be 3 commencement ceremonies. The first one, in person, is going to be May 25th at 11 a.m. at the Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens. And I will be there with many of my colleagues and really look forward to celebrating with you the graduation. The second one is going to be on May 31st, and that's going to be a virtual ceremony. So for those, particularly those who are listening from different parts of the states, you will have an opportunity to celebrate with your peers, with your classmates. The virtual commencement is going to be interesting because we're going to have breakout rooms so that we can separate by program and by discipline. So you will be able to celebrate with your classmates, your colleagues, and hopefully be able to continue that relationship well beyond graduation. And finally, it's going to be a third commencement celebration, the Black Graduation Ceremony, hosted by the Black Student Union, and that is on May 24th, Wednesday, May 24th. That's in person and online, so that's a hybrid event, May 24th at 7 p.m. So you can go to multiple events. You don't have to go to only one. You can go to the in-person, the virtual, the Black Student Union, and I look forward to meeting you in person or virtually in all 3 of them. So again, thank you very much. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Jorge Silva Perez. I want to echo this message. You are a unique set of students with a unique set of experiences, and you have brought that here and have built an additional layer of support for our students. So I thank you for that. And now, it is with great pride and humility that I introduce the keynote speaker for this year's Student Leadership and Service Recognition Ceremony, an individual who has been instrumental in creating an immersive student life experience here at CUNY SPS, Parsh Lal. An esteemed alum from the Human Relations Program, Parsh started breathing life into campus activities as a part-time employee, responding to student call for clubs and extracurricular activities. This work led to him being hired in a full-time capacity with the growth of 25+ student clubs and organizations. Whether it is behind the scenes or student-facing, Parsh truly enjoys the work he does. And his passion is fueled by his genuine desire to see students grow and succeed. There is no doubt that student life will grow under Parsh's leadership. Please join me in welcoming Parsh Lal to the stage.
Thank you, Reshma. Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you all to the 2023 Student Leadership Ceremony. Tonight, we are joined by a special group of student leaders who took the initiative of taking their learning outside of the classroom and creating clubs, organizations, and associations for our SPS community. You are probably wondering, Parsh is nervous about, if you're probably wondering if Parsh is nervous about presenting a speech in front of so many people. Well, the answer is no, because we only get nervous when we are around strangers, not when we are around friends. Many of you always ask me, Parsh, how do you manage to do all of this for our students? My answer to myself is that I truly care about our students and providing them with an experience that they can remember beyond their time at SPS. No matter who you were, if you came to me, you always knew you had a person to hear your problems, your ideas, and to know that I had your back. Your growth, your ambition, and your will to work side by side made all of this happen. When I was selected to be the speaker for this event, many emotions came up within me as to what I could possibly say about our one-of-a-kind student leaders here at CUNY SPS. One thing I can say for sure is that you all have kept me busy throughout the entire journey. From the late night WhatsApp messages to the nonstop asking of Parsh, can you send me the Zoom link for the meeting? Or me prep talking to all of you before an event telling you that it will be okay and you're just overthinking it. Jokes aside, many of the describing words that can be said about our student leaders are that you all are courageous, talented, determined, and unique students who make SPS what it is today. Part of what signifies the importance of clubs, organizations, and associations at any school is the community we build around topics that we believe in. You all have done significant work this academic year by putting on amazing events, creating clubs that are built for different parts of our SPS community, and took the chance to create something that is everlasting within SPS. You all should remember that your time as a student leader won't just stop paying off when you graduate from SPS, but it will continue to grow as you grow as an individual. As you obtain new positions in your career, you will start to notice how many transferable leadership skills you will be able to take from being part of our leadership offerings. For example, the skill of effective communication, which is something you all have practiced when communicating with your fellow leadership members, your advisor, and towards the community you came across when hosting events. The skill of being able to effectively plan for events together as a team and also successfully executing the events is something you all did by working together. Lastly, and the most important skill that you all showed is confidence. Being confident is one thing that I hope you all take away from SPS. Many times during any organization, club, or association, we have our high or low moments. Sometimes an event may not have turned out the way you wanted, or perhaps if you're starting a club and you're afraid if it'll fail or succeed, but over time, with the help of others and believing within yourself, you became confident in your idea and vision. I hope that as you look back at your time at SPS, you remember how much of an impact you had on the growth of CUNY SPS, and how much you have left a stepping stone for future student leaders who will continue the amazing work you all have set for them. You all should be proud of yourselves that despite all of us being in an online school, we are able to create a unique community virtually where we can share our troubles, share celebrations, and push forward the amazing work we all have done. It has been my honor to be your student life coordinator and to have the opportunity of making many everlasting friendships with our student leaders while also providing our students with a space to achieve something greater. When I got hired as a college assistant to be your student life coordinator, we only had 6 clubs that were active at SPS. And if you were to tell me then that we would have amounted to what we have now, I would have never thought that it would be possible. But here we are with 23 active student clubs or organizations, and it was only done because of you all. You all make my job special to what it is today, and I will always consider myself a student at heart, just like you, because we all learn together and create what clubs, associations, and organizations represent at SPS today. Thank you.
How do I follow up? I don't know. Thank you for such a personal, heartwarming, and inspiring speech, Parsh. Not only are the skills Parsh mentioned a value to one's academic and professional life, but they promote the holistic development of our student leaders and instill a sense of lifelong learning that will take you beyond SPS. Before we transition to the award section of tonight's event, I would like to direct your attention to the screen for another short video.
It really helped me break out of my shell because I'm a natural introvert. It also helped, it's also my first time being a part of a club ever, even when I was back in my undergraduate years in 2008. So participating in this club has really helped me meet new people that I normally wouldn't meet, especially being remote and all, and just learning about their passions and interests.
Because I kind of started the club alongside with faculty, it helped me achieve the goal of opening up a smaller unit inside SPS that is just about being unique in your own space and about community and pride and just being yourself and being authentic.
So one of my goals was to get out of my comfort zone. So being a part of the club definitely helped me to do that.
So it helped me with to connect with the faculty in a different perspective out of classroom. That's the best thing to really, be able to connect with faculty and instructors differently. Mostly to even see why they're so passionate. It motivates you to keep on going with your own degree and to see why they love this so much and to learn from it.
With it being an online virtual environment, I didn't realize that it would be so easy to make connections to others in the virtual environment. But honestly, it really was easy and everyone was so welcoming and we were all supportive of each other. So it's really fun to see the community build even when we're not able to be in person.
It helped me personally because it shocked me that I can be a part of all of these events, love everything that I'm doing, and do it well. So that was like a personal goal for me, as this is my last semester. Professionally, this does look great for my resume. So everything that I'm doing, I can use going forward. And that's what we all want.
Yeah, I did learn that there's people coming from very different backgrounds and they're from pretty different age groups. And I think it's a different environment altogether. In a way, it's very helpful because when you go out in the real world, when you're working, you're gonna be surrounded by people from all different backgrounds, from all different stages of life they're gonna be in.
It gives me an opportunity to practice for my future role. Basically, I'm able to release my fears, let go, be myself, put forth my ideas. People actually listen. I'm able to take constructive criticism, and that's important because when I do step foot into my actual role, I know how I'm going to present myself, how I'm going to speak and handle situations, and I'm grateful that everyone gave me that space to be able to feel like I can make mistakes.
We all love hearing student testimonies about the importance of student life, right? As an institution whose students primarily engage in academia online, it's certainly not impossible to connect with others, as you can see. So thank you to all of our student leaders who participated in making the videos possible and for sharing your experiences. And now we will recognize our student leaders whose commitment, involvement, and dedication contribute to an active and vibrant virtual student life. Like the Bridgertons, we will recognize each club in alphabetical order. Thank you, thank you. I've been working on that for like 2 years now. And the student representatives from those organizations will join us on the virtual and in-person stage. First, please join me in welcoming the representatives from the Black Student Union.
Hello, everyone. As we wait for the other team to come, I will tell you a little bit about Black Student Union. Hello, leaders, students, family, and friends. My name is Asante Mitchell, and I am the Meetings and Program Chair for Black Student Union. We had the pleasure of being the BSU since fall 2020. Our mission aims to create a safe space for Black students at CUNY SPS, and we have been successful in doing so. We have solidified our purpose to promote and integrate positive relationship and access within our community. We strive to empower our Black students on campus and provide them with the resources they deserve to have a holistic student experience. We honor our Black community and multiple intersecting of identities we hold. Being a part of Black Student Union means that you are ready to learn, engage, and spread awareness on issues affecting the Black community. We have been able to create a platform for Black students to be able to achieve greatness for years to come. Our events and collaborations give opportunities for folks to engage in history and context of Black peoples. We take pride in connecting and building relationships and networks among students and alumni. Train and teach to be active members and matters in decisions around student life and campus experience. Offer opportunities to develop personal, spiritual, and professional relationships within the SPS community. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to the members of BSU for all your hard work.
Thank you so much, Asante. If you're attending the Black Student Union's Black graduation, Asante, Shanice, Gabriella have been very instrumental in coordinating it, so I hope everyone can make it. Next up, we have the Cyber Intelligence Committee.
Hi everyone, my name is Mikhail. I'm the former president and current alumni member of the Cyber Intelligence Alliance, aka the CIA. Our club is all about learning and exploring the world of cyber technologies. We focus on activities such as ethical hacking, information technology, and exploring the dark web. Our club also attends various tech conferences where we get to meet and exchange ideas with some of the best in the business. Recently, we attended the Cyber Tech Conference in New York City, where we had the opportunity to meet with CISOs from companies like Kaseya, as well as the former head of the FBI's Cyber Crime Division. It was an incredible experience to learn from these experts and to hear about their experiences in the field. As a former president of the club, I am proud of the work that our founding members started, and I'm thrilled to see that our club is still going strong. The CIA provides a unique opportunity for students to learn and explore the world of cyber in a safe and supportive environment. Our hope is that by continuing the work started by our founding members, we can inspire more students to take an interest in cyber and all that it has to offer. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Cyber Intelligence Alliance, and I encourage you to check us out if you're interested in learning more about this vast world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The CIA attracts students from across multiple disciplines, which is something I really appreciate about that group. And next up, we have the Disability and Access Coalition.
Hello, I'm Hissy Hanley, co-chair of Disability and Access Coalition, and I'm thrilled to share what DAC has accomplished this school year. DAC's mission is to center, support, and celebrate the lives and experiences of people with disabilities or disabled people through our meetings and events. This year, with support from the Student Life Coordinator and our advisor, DAC's Executive Board had 7 planning meetings, led 8 General Board meetings, streamlined our mission, developed our constitution, and revised our bylaws. We established our Instagram account. Make sure to follow us at DAC SPS. We created a social space for our members on WhatsApp called DAC Chat, and we've grown to over 50 members. By the end of this school year, we will have hosted 10 engaging events, including 3 career prep workshops led by Access U of Starclough Disability Institute, 3 fun training nights, 2 passion sharing events, a disability history event covering 4 major events in the disability rights movement, And we put on our very first Speed Friending event, which helped CUNY SPS students make friends and break down negative stereotypes about the disability community and other marginalized groups. But the thing that really makes DAC awesome is our members, our community, and together we are DAC.
Thank you to the DAC for creating such a welcoming environment for our students. Please welcome our next organization, the Film Club.
We want to thank the Academy. You would have been disappointed if I didn't. Thank you for having us. Thank you administration. Thank you staff. Thank you students. Thank you Anthony. Thank you Reshma. Thank you Parsh. Thank you for the cake. So we're here for the Film Club. My name is Grant Bramer. I'm one of the officers. And what do? We talk about film. So join in the film conversation. The Film Club extends this invitation to all moviegoers, film buffs, and cinephiles, even filmmakers. The film touches so many of us in so many parts of our lives. A film is an expression of a vision born in a moment of creativity, society, and technology. And so offers us a reflection into our collected selves. Who are we? What do we want? What is right? What is wrong? What do we want to be? All questions we may find in Citizen Kane, Casablanca, Schindler's List, and even in Dazed and Confused. So, all right. So what's the payoff? Where can we discuss how filmmakers and actors create narratives? Who are they trying to reach, and how are they reaching us? The Film Club. We watch and discuss films as a club every month, and the Film Club partners with other clubs to screen and discuss films that share interests. And the club puts on an end-of-semester live watch party. It's a hoot. And shameless plug, we have a Zoom party tomorrow for Some Like It Hot. Please join. And save the date, May 17th, for our end-of-semester watch party. So, what's your thing? Westerns, noir, surrealist, sci-fi, samurai, Christmas movies, classics, or even contemporary. They all have an aesthetic. And if that aesthetic resonates with you, your thoughts are welcome and wanted. We have our thoughts, and we would love to share. So join in the film conversation. Thank you.
I hope the Film Club streams Queen Charlotte, which is next week, for those of you that are interested. I'm not endorsing Bridgerton. Thank you to the Film Club. Our next club is the Health Information Management Club, acronym HIM.
Hello everyone, good evening. Thank you for having us. We are My name is Sarah.
My name is Indira Indi.
And we're from the HIM Club. And what we wanted to share is that the health information management focused on professional development with healthcare field. We had many co-events with the HSA together, working with public speaking, training, virtual healthcare network, and we continue to do amazing work for next semester. Lastly, I just want to say thank you to CUNY SPS and Parsh for Student Life Coordinator for encouraging me last fall to become the president of HIM. It's been very uplifting and such a big role. I didn't think, it seems so small, but it's very fulfilling. And I thank Parsh so much for encouraging me and recruiting me and just being a great support and attending different mini clubs. Thank you again.
Thank you, Sarah. I think the HIM Club puts on more events than any of our other clubs. And to complement them, we now have the Health Services Administration Club.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Felix. I am the president of the HSA organization. Our motto is one team, one dream. Over the past year, we have grown not only as individuals, but as an organization. We hold monthly meetings as well as monthly events to keep everyone on their toes and give them something to look forward to, and we have done quite a few exciting events. Our Healthcare Heroes event with licensed clinical social worker Yanira Colon was a huge success. We've heard many stories from health heroes about their experience during COVID and learned tips for coping in difficult times. We hosted a networking event with Dr. Nadanga, who shared the do's and don'ts of networking, and as a group, we did activities to practice and develop our networking skills. Our most recent event was public speaking with Dahlia Ramsey, an SPS alumni with a major in applied theater. We learned about overcoming fears, how to focus, and did activities to practice and develop speaking publicly. We also do fun get-togethers to decompress. Our last outing was mini golfing. We were able to have fun as an organization, disconnect from everyday routines, and connect on a personal level. We are constantly looking for new ways to engage our school community and help everyone evolve. HSA is all about learning, lifting each other up, networking, and preparing for the future. This organization has many amazing people, from staff to students, and our future goal is to continue to expand on greatness. Thank you for taking the time out to come celebrate with us. It is a pleasure to be part of such a supportive, wonderful community.
It's great to see students who have finished last semester come back to us. Felicia has finished classes, but she's back tonight. Next, we have the Human Relations and Sociology Club.
Hello, everyone. I'm Diana Haynes, the club president of the Human Relations and Sociology Club. Guided by our mission to create meaningful engagement between students and alum of the Human Relations and Sociology minors and the CUNY SPS community at large, over the past year, our club has hosted events to bring our community together to facilitate conversation and discussion in a few areas. For instance, we hosted a talk on diversity equity, and inclusion, and what it looks like in the workplace. We also recently held a discussion highlighting the sociological context depicted in the movie Hidden Figures and how we can evolve our findings into writing a sociological movie review paper. We are proud of what we've accomplished this year and look forward to expanding our club reaches next year.
Congratulations to the Human Relations and Sociology Club. Up next, we have the Islamic Studies Club.
Good evening, everyone. We are very happy that you made it here today. My name is Samia Moin. I'm the president of the Islamic Studies Club. And here we have the secretary, Gloria, and we have Ashna, the vice president. We created this club to teach others about the religion Islam and have a supportive community for the students at CUNY SPS. Since launching our club, we have gained over 33 students and have had enriched and quality conversation and events. One of the successful events we recently held was the Iftar event. The students brought their friends and family and experienced what it is like for Muslims to break fast during Ramadan. Our hope for next semester is to continue hosting Islamic events and provide our community with the opportunity to learn about the religion Islam. Before we end today, we would like to give a big shout out to Parsh Lal for being a wonderful student life coordinator. He helped us a lot. He helped us to get out of our comfort zone. And not only that, he is always there for all the students whenever we encounter any issues, whether they're personal or professional. Thank you, Parsh, and thank you so much, everyone, for being here today.
Thank you. Before proceeding, I direct your attention again to the screen for another video.
My advice to other students is to step out of your comfort zone and just show up. Being in a club, joining a club, going to an event, even if you're on mute, that's fine. You won't be on mute very long with the way our leaders work. But if you just show up, that's a step. Just be in the room. We want to see you there. We want to see you involved. You don't have to be on the board. You don't have to say, hey, I'm here. But just showing up and being present, it will grow over time.
Say yes to everything. Even if you can't make it to the club every time there's an event or a Zoom meeting, put your feet in the water and see how it is. And once you get the ball rolling, it's awesome. It's really fun.
I've grown tremendously as a person just by joining a club, and I feel that anyone who decides to join a club can also maybe eventually surprise themselves, and then maybe they can see and notice things about themselves that has grown since joining a club.
If you have the time and energy to get involved in a student club, I would highly recommend it. Student clubs are great for meeting other students and making friends.
It's not what students overwhelmingly think, because, they get overwhelmed and they're like, okay, I have kids, I have school, I have work. these things are happening to my life. You know, there's a lot of different challenges happening to our life, but it's not like you alone. We are a club, we are a team, so we work together to support each other. Like in my club, if we have to create 10 questions, we create the 10 questions while we're meeting.
No, I think they should definitely go for a club. They need to be a part of it. It's very encouraging, motivating. You have people who have similar goals and intellectual environments. Being a part of different intellectual environments helps you with your worldviews.
I would say many of us have something which is fear that restrict us from opening a club or joining a club. So I would say do not listen to the negative self-talk and just go for it.
I didn't know if I wanted to do this. I never did it, or I didn't know how I was going to do it because I do so much now. But honestly, in my mind, I said, what do I have to lose? And I tried it and I liked it. And, you know, people make time for what they want to make time for. If this is something that you feel like you can benefit from, if it's something that is meaningful to you, if it's going to help you with something you're struggling with, if you need to learn how to speak, learn how to meet new people and engage, and whatever it is that you feel like you're going to need for your future, any tools that you may need, this is the perfect opportunity to do that. This is the space where you need to do those things. And it just happened. I just became a leader and I just did what I could do, and I had a lot of support. So support is important, and all the clubs offer that. Like, you will get all the support you need, whether it's the students, faculty. You're gonna have the support. It's there. You just have the tools are there. You just have to use them.
As you can see, our student leaders continuously drive the message of connection, support, and growth. Now we're going to resume our call in our student organizations. Our next student organization is Management and Entrepreneurship Leadership Organization. Sorry about that. Mello, please come to the stage.
Greetings. My name is Kelly Raphael, and I am the interim president of MELLO, the Management and Entrepreneurship Leadership Organization. We are enjoying our third semester. We welcome students studying any major with a desire to lead, whether it is in an organization or a business of their own. We continue to grow in number. We cater to the management track with our Conversations for Success management series. For example, where various specialties are discussed between a professor who is also a professional, and a student. This semester, the topic was Sports and Entertainment Marketing Management. We cater to the entrepreneurship track with our ideation fair. This is where students bring their business ideas before a panel of faculty judges. The judges provide a wealth of knowledge to help enrich contestants' ideas. And 3 lucky participants even get to win a prize. The grand prize this year was a pair of Beats headphones. Our next event, scheduled for May 11, will be a virtual networking event where we will connect to enhance our professional careers. The main goal of our organization is to continue to inspire each other and pursue our leadership endeavors. Thank you.
If you have not attended a Mello Ideation Fair, please do it in the fall. They're like mini Shark Tanks. They're amazing. Next up, we have the Museum Studies Organization.
Hello, good evening. My name is Angelique Acevedo, and I'm the current president of the Museum Studies Organization at CUNY SPS. As an institution that is predominantly virtual, there are limited opportunities to develop social and professional connections within, beyond our academic coursework. The mission of the Museum Studies Organization is focused on developing a strong sense of community, not only for students enrolled within the Museum Studies program, but for all CUNY SPS students who share a passion for cultural institutions and museums. We strive to provide our members with events that will help develop their social and professional networks, to expand our knowledge and experiences outside of our academic courses. Sorry. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my fellow board members for all their support and efforts they have exemplified this semester. For the spring semester, Bailey Browning has withheld the secretary position, Deanna Witt has served as our organization's treasurer, and Aidlin Castro is our current social media representative. I would also like to take a moment to thank our student life coordinator, Parshlau, and our staff advisor, Dr. Nicole Mahoney, for their active support and guidance. We are looking forward to expanding our members and hope to see you at our upcoming events. The Museum Studies Organization leadership team is excited to invite you to our Museum Studies Professional Networking event. Please join us on May 18th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Skylight Gallery in New York Historical Society. Thank you.
The events are beautiful. They take place after hours in the museum. When do you get that kind of access? It's pretty amazing. Next up is the Parent Club of SPS.
The Parent Club of SPS is more than a club. It is a community of parents who share a common goal of furthering their education. Being a student can be stressful. We are students who are also raising the next generation and employees, which is why this club provides an outlet for parents without judgment and lets us cover those topics that are unspoken about in the media. A highlight has been our podcast, in which we openly discuss topics that we feel need to be heard. For instance, a group of brave women share their past trauma and how it affects being a parent, and provided ways they use to cope and heal, which was so inspiring to hear. This club has provided support, established friendships, and given us the confidence to keep pushing forward. Thank you.
Thank you to the Parent Club. I call to the stage the representatives of the Pride Club.
Thank you. Hi to everyone virtually. As you know, my name is Amarna Williams. I'm the president of the Pride Club. The Pride Club is a new club at SPS that was made for students to meet virtually and in person, essentially forming a community of students who identify as LGBTQ+ and are allies or anyone who would like to stop by. The Pride Club has a virtual and/or in-person meeting once or twice a month. We aim to have one meeting a month that discusses Pride Club activities, future events, and anything to do with our club, or a check-in. All of our meetings and events are open to anyone who would like to come. We also have a WhatsApp group and an Instagram in which we can share upcoming events, activities, and anything we'd like to discuss. Since starting this club at the beginning of the semester, I have become inspired by my classmates and am continuously amazed at all their accomplishments. This club has enabled so many students to come together when they otherwise would not, therefore providing a community that is online and in person. I'd like to thank Anthony for encouraging me to start and become president of this club. Thank you, Jan. I haven't seen you yet, but hi, thank you. For all of your support with this club. I have gained so much confidence becoming president. Thank you, Parsh, for answering all my questions and for always sending the Zoom link. That was me, guys. I'd also like to thank all of the members of Pride Club that are here and virtually. This club is amazing and it thrives because of you, so thank you.
Thank you. I welcome to the stage the Psychology Club.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy. I'm the Psychology Club president. I have here Nicole, who's our social media coordinator, and I believe I saw Casey, our vice president, who is joining us virtually. The Psychology Club is a community of students who have an interest in psychology and in overall mental health wellness. We welcome anyone who loves psychology. Psychology is the foundation of everything that we do, and we are passionate about the field and how it's applied in many aspects of our lives. The club meets Monday evenings about 1 to 2 times a month, and we have so much to be proud of this year. In the past, we've successfully held multiple engaging and fun events, including a Halloween moving night event where we collaborated with the film club to show a screening of The Invisible Man. We've also held a burnout event where we created a safe space for students to share their experiences with burnout in the workplace. And most recently, we held a self-care day for students where we had yoga and vision boarding breakout rooms. We're looking forward to part 2 of our self-care day event, which will be held on May 8th, and that will include meditation, journaling, and art breakout rooms. Additionally, we have journal article reviews to learn more about the latest research in psychology, as well as fun events such as Jeopardy that incorporate psychology topics. For more information on our wonderful club, please follow us on Instagram at Psychology Club SPS, and we look forward to seeing you all in our future meetings. Thank you.
I see a lot of you have your phones out. I hope you're taking note of the events in your calendar, following them on Instagram. The next club is the Software Development Club.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tasnia, and I am the Treasurer and Communications Chair of the Software Development Club here at SPS. I'm excited to share more about our club's mission and what we do. Our club was founded in the fall of 2022, and we've had interest from dozens of people who joined from the start. Our goal is to provide a fun and supportive environment for members to network, learn, and seek advice. We want to be inclusive of everyone, regardless of skill level, whether you're someone who's experienced in programming, just starting out, or you're just interested in it. We really strive to be a community where we can collectively learn from each other. So to help achieve this goal, we started a series of learning sessions as a part of a mini learning program with Philip Chang, a biochemical engineer and a current HR specialist. And in these sessions, we are learning the basics of programming using Python. We've also done another event where Philip came on as a speaker and talked about the journey to learning how to program and answered student questions. And just for fun, because we are the Software Development Club after all, we had to play video games. We played League of Legends together and had a great time. We plan on doing more game nights and movie nights in the future. The Software Development Club is a community where we want to support each other and learn together with no judgment. We're thrilled to have so many enthusiastic members, and we can't wait to see what we can accomplish together. I'm thankful to be here and for getting the opportunity to share more about this amazing club. Thank you.
We should have gaming at SPS very soon. As a side note, I should mention that Tasnia and Yvonne Deleuze, who's a student in our Museum Studies program, have relaunched the kiosk, the student newspaper. So they're working on right now refreshing the website, and it should be up and going very soon. Next up, we have the South Asian Student Union.
Hello everyone, my name is Kritika Patel, and I'm here as the Secretary of South Asian Student Union. The South Asian Student Union is a new club at CUNY SPS that focuses on the South Asian diaspora. Our mission is to create a safe space for South Asian students and to be a learning platform and promote a sense of identity and equality. We wish to give South Asian students an encouraging environment in which they are able to build community among other peers and discuss shared experiences. For students not of South Asian descent, we welcome you as well. Come and join us. Use our organization to learn about different cultures our diverse members represent and get a glimpse of the South Asian experience. Recently, we held our inaugural in-person event. The Culture and Iftar Night was a collaboration between us and the Islamic Studies Club, where we hosted a night dedicated to learning different cultures and a fast-breaking ceremony during the holy month of Ramadan. By planning more such events that showcase different parts of South Asian heritage, we hope to promote a diverse student culture, and we hope you can join us as well. Thank you.
The fourth floor was covered in glitter the morning after their cultural night. Next up, we have the Student Veterans Organization.
Sorry, guys. All right, hi everyone, good evening. My name is Nicole. I am the secretary of the Student Veterans Organization, and I'm joined here by Tony, who is our treasurer. Student Veterans Organization is much more than a school club. I'm proud to be the secretary of the SVO because many student veterans benefit from the services that we offer. As often as once a week, announcements are sent out to all student veterans with upcoming events, employment opportunities, scholarship information, research studies, and so much more, especially with a big thanks to Christopher Lydon, who is our advisor, hiding over there in the back. We hold meetings the first and third Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. Some meetings we discuss and plan future events with other SPS clubs and organizations. We have guest speakers, or we discuss upcoming seminars that can help out student veterans with VA assistance benefits. One guest speaker we had was Rhonda Sherwin. She is an accredited financial advisor. She spoke with our fellow student veterans to help us understand some of the free financial services that are available to us. The SVO has a long-lasting impact on student veterans and proves to be a valuable resource for our students. If you are a veteran and interested in increasing your network and opportunities, come join us. And also, please come join us virtually for our collaboration networking event with Mello on May 11th. Thank you, everyone.
I think Nicole gets a standing ovation later for being the person who walked across the stage the most this evening. That's awesome. The last group we're going to recognize tonight is near and dear to my heart. They laid the foundation for all of what we're doing here tonight. It's the Student Association.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening. A warm welcome. Gracious thank you for being here to help me and my fellow students, everyone here, to celebrate this proud moment. My name is Janelle Ambrose, and I am the public editor of Student Association, where I've been for the past academic year. When I decided to join Student Association, I had no idea what it entailed or what would be needed of me as a member. But I did know a school is nothing without its students, and being on an association to represent said students would be an honor. 1 second. I'm just reading through my little jumble notes here. As a team, we have accomplished quite a lot, from a successful game night, a viewing to bring awareness to Ukraine's fight for freedom, a disability workshop, and my personal favorite, our Wellness Check Day. At this Wellness Check Day, we offered students tips and advice on how to manage a hectic schedule. We spoke on the importance of a healthy work, school, social, and personal life balance, and we then ended with a Q&A and helpful resources. This was one of my proudest moments on Student Association. With all, we are all here to be recognized for the great work that we have all put in, the dedication that we have shown towards our school and our fellow students, and the amazing leadership skills we have all portrayed. To everyone, I congratulate you, and I say, keep learning, keep growing, keep striving, keep excelling, and most of all, keep leading. Lastly, I would like to thank you, Anthony, for being such a great advisor and an amazing leader to us all, Student Association. Thank you so much.
One second while I find mine. Thank you to all of our student leaders who show up authentically and greatly influence the warm and welcome environment here at CUNY SPS. Let's give them all one more round of applause. To close our event, I welcome to the stage the Director of Student Services, Dr. Zeta Marion Lovely, who continuously inspires us to put students first.
Wow, what a great night. I can't get over it. It's amazing how many clubs we have, how many students we have, how much engagement we have, how enthusiastic everybody is. I congratulate all of you in person. Thank you for coming. And on Zoom, thank you for joining us. Next year, we have new clubs coming, as Parsh alluded. We have a cooking club, a green club, a book club, and the applied theater students are organizing a club, and I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but it should be entertaining and fun, and probably very educational as well. First, I want to thank these people. I want to thank Anthony and Parsh for helping you support your initiatives. CUNY is a hard world to navigate, and it would not have gone so smoothly if it hadn't been for all of their efforts, which are so far behind the scenes that you often don't even know how many times they have to call Vernisha. Vernisha, are you still here? There's Venetia Martin. Vernisha is really behind the scenes on the 10th floor. She's the one who gets all the money straightened out. And when we have money to do something and they say, no, you can't do it anyway, she's the one who figures out how to navigate those waters. So thank you, Vernisha. And most of you know Parsh very well, and you know Anthony very well, and we are so very, very happy that Reshma has decided to join our team this semester and has really made such a big difference in helping guide you and your initiatives and being supportive of you. Everybody's mentioned a few events coming up. Our dean mentioned graduation and all of our commencement activities. I'd also like to remind you that tomorrow and Thursday is the Accessibility Conference, and it's on Zoom. You're all welcome to join that. And the Student Leadership Conference, which is made for you and everybody, spans the week of May 1st, also on Zoom. And of course, our final event of the school year is on June 3rd. Everybody is invited to come to Central Park. It's Family Fun Day. You can bring your family, or you can just go watch somebody else's family and go home relieved it's not yours. So I would like all the student leaders who are here to come up on the stage. We're going to take a photograph. And I would like you to welcome our favorite guest. Thanks for coming, Lex. We are so grateful you're here. It wouldn't be the same without you. It never is. Lex was hiding in a box for a couple of years, but Lex is out of the box now. And we all know you should gotta let that cat out of the bag. go into the picture.
Well, let them get a couple with just the student.
Okay. Then you should go.